What is going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with yet another video, and today we finally have the full patch notes for Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3. It is a very extensive list, and I'm not gonna read it all off to you guys. I'll read like the very first, like the mechanic changes, like the changes to the mechanics, but for everybody, like, I'm not reading all of it, but I will scroll through it and allow you guys to see it just so that you can get the gist of what happened to your character. Obviously, we'll get to play as everybody and everything on the 25th. And that's because that's when the update drops. And then, of course, the 26th, if you bought the Fighters Pass, you will be able to play Kefla early. So basically, without further ado, it's time to read these mechanics off to you guys because, oh my gosh, we have so much, man. And also, I want to shout out to Great Fernman on Twitter, or Weeaboomer on Twitter. He is the one who compiled this whole list together, and like the Dragon Ball FighterZ community is just so awesome, man. Like obviously this game is like based in Japan, so everything that we get early is in Japanese. So to have so many translators that actually care about the game is just so awesome to me. Like there's just so many good people in this community that want everybody to thrive, and it's just so dope. And like secondly, I want to like go over like how every character is going to change so much. Like Krillin is getting an amazing buff, man. He's going to be pretty good. And basically, I want to say to everybody who stuck with their low tier characters so that they can play. To everybody who stuck with their low tier characters that are getting buffs, shout out to you guys, and basically be welcoming to people who want to play your character more because you had faith in that character. Now everybody can thrive, basically. So basically, universal mechanics for Dragon Ball FighterZ. First off, the UI has been updated. We already know that. We've seen the character select screen, the map select screen, being able to choose music on the same screen as the map select screen. So that's pretty cool, of course. It's going to look like a brand new game. Z assist selection, you can now select 3 different assists per character. We know the C assist will allow for a golden ring to surround that character, and it seems to be a tracking style assist. It also takes way longer for that assist to recover, so you do have to be wary of that, but those assists are supposed to be the best assist for each character. So again, get into the lab and practice everything that you can. Of course, we have Limit Break. The last character gains the following 3 buffs: more damage, Number 2, gains 1 bar of ki, and of course the third, the opponent gets less recoverable health when hit. So yeah, the Limit Break also stacks with Sparking. So Limit Break gives you a 10% damage buff, and then of course Sparking stacks on top of that. If you're a character like Golden Frieza, you are going to thrive Frieza because Sparking will now it will make Golden Frieza last. Like once you spark within Golden Frieza, the Golden Frieza timer stops. So people are going to be getting to play as Golden Frieza for such a long time, and it's going to be crazy. Just this whole game is just going to be nuts, basically. So yeah, Limit Break is just a comeback mechanic because they think we needed more of that. So yeah, that's going to be insane. Then of course we have rising jump attacks, and this basically translates to fuzzies are dead. Various jumping attacks do not hit crouching state opponents while rising when landing from the air and block stun. Characters are now in crouching state. Characters are now considered grounded right before landing. And then we have superiority gauge, added a gauge that shows the percentage of your entire team's health remaining. Basically that little red and blue bar at the top that we've seen in the new UI, that just shows who is winning all together, because it kind of just shows who is basically in the lead, and it's just a nice quality of life change, I guess, just to prove dominance, maybe, who knows. It's just kind of cool to be there. Of course, now we have Key Charge, reduced recovery, reflects Key Blast. Can be canceled into super dash with the heavy button while mid key charge. Even if the key gauge is full, key charge will still charge for a short duration. So this is pretty cool. Key charge was literally useless in season 1 and 2. Maybe, just maybe, this might be a little bit okay in the season 3 patch. I still don't think it'll be used too much, but maybe we will see a bit of it. You know, we might. Now we have Vanish, can be canceled into super dash or special moves when it causes some cinematic. I had no idea this was a thing. I always thought you could go straight into super dash after a Vanish if you were high enough, but I guess now you can like just kind of do it whenever, so who knows. Then we got Dragon Rush, made it easier to connect in air combos, can be canceled into from 5L, which is nuts. This is basically a tick throw right here. If you guys didn't know what that was, you can literally cancel into a Dragon Rush from 5L, like you're standing light, just boom. So if you were terrible at teching Dragon Rushes before, you're definitely going to be way worse at it now. So get your, like, you gotta learn to tech Dragon Rushes, guys. You have to, because it's going to be a very detrimental thing in the long run if you don't. Can be canceled into Vanish when it hits in a combo, which is also pretty cool and crazy. And when Dragon Rushes clash, air options, double jumps, and air dashes are now restored. Also, Dragon Rush snapbacks. Now the opponent comes in faster, and you can also delay their incoming timing by inputting 4. So that's pretty cool. EX specials now only cost half a bar. This is probably one of the biggest changes within the game, because you are just going to be seeing EX moves out the, like, it's just going to be absolutely ridiculous how many EX moves you're going to be seeing. Frieza EX assist, that's going to be nuts. Not EX assist, but his special. That's going to be absolutely nuts. If you saw it during the open rec, then you know how good that move is going to be. You're going to be seeing Bardock EX lariats. Of course, all these EX moves have been kind of nerfed a little bit to basically balance that change. So it's going to be crazy. 6M, when canceled into air dash during sparking, the air dash will not cross over the opponent. That's kind of, I don't know. I don't really understand that too much, but because I didn't really do 6Ms in sparking like that, I guess. I'm not sure. 5 and 2H does more damage when it causes a cinematic. You'll be seeing that cinematic thing a lot. Kind of hard to tell what it truly will be until it actually happens. Jump heavy, landing recovery is removed when it causes cinematic. Guard cancel change gave it a higher attack level for clashes. Not quite sure what that really means. Z assist made it so that if the opponent has been out of block stun for a set amount of time, Z assist cannot be used again. Made Z assist hit away from them. I don't know what that means. Even he says he doesn't really know what that means. And a change where Z assist appears. So this is one of those things. Again, we're gonna have to see really in game to really understand what it means. But yeah, just, you know, a pretty decent change in the long run for it all. So I don't know, like, again, these changes are ridiculous. Of course, now we have air dash. You can now air dash, but by inputting 9 right after jumping. I already kind of thought that's what you really did. Attacks on sub characters made it possible to cancel when an attack hits a sub character like Cyberman or the Ginyu Force, which is, I guess, pretty good. Bug fixes: fixed a bug where landing recovery was carried over from a previous jump. Fixed a bug where hurt boxes would act strangely when attack was done after block stun. Made it so hit boxes don't appear while the opponent is in hit stop from some attacks that cause a cinematic. So that is the quality of life and universal mechanics for season 3. Again, a lot of these things we'll have to literally wait and play to see what it truly means. But already, just me reading all that off, this video is already 10 minutes. So you can imagine if I were to read every single character's buff and or nerf, this would be an extremely long video. So again, what I'm going to do right now is give you guys some music to listen to and just kind of scroll through everything. if you see your character, pause the video real quick and you will be able to see what's going on. But other than that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please remember that God and anime are always on your side. Enjoy this scroll through and see if you can see your characters to see if they got a good buff or nerf. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. My name is OneEyedBandit. Peace out.